Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife, and you guys, in today's video we're going to answer a question that a number of you have actually asked us over the last few weeks. You guys have said, Adam and Sherri, you live a long ways away from Disney,
yes, we do.
Which we do, unfortunately. And so for us, we actually only get to go experience Disney a couple or a few times a year. So we've actually had to get really good at keeping the Disney magic alive when we can't go to the parks or can't go on a cruise.
Yep. So
today we're going to share 10 ways that we do that with you in the video.
These are things that we try to do kind of in our daily life. Just to kind of keep the Disney magic alive when we can't be at Disney.
Yeah, some of these things are things that we do, like Sherri said, daily. Some of them are things that we do frequently. But I would say that when we think of how Disney stays magical to us, and we hope that you guys see that we are not just Disney fans when we're at the parks. We're not just Disney fans when we're on a cruise. We're Disney fans, even though we live thousands of miles away from the park. And a lot of these things we're going to share with you today are the things that help keep that real for us.
So we made up a list of 10 things, and I think this first one is probably the one that we do the most.
And it might be the thing that most people associate with Disney, and that is just simply to watch Disney movies. You guys, we watch Disney movies more than any other type of movie, for sure, but it's not just animated movies. And it's like Disney live action movies. It's movies that Disney has made that we didn't even know Disney made.
Right.
That was one of the things we had so much fun, like when Disney Plus came out, which has been game changer for this, for sure, was like scrolling through being like, I didn't know that was a Disney movie. I didn't know that was a Disney movie.
So many.
Right?
Yeah.
So many. And so for us, like, it's some of the characters that we love the most. It's some of the scenes that we love the most. Some of the movies we love the most. And watching those movies helps us, I don't know, it just like rekindles the love that we have for Disney, because Disney movies are just so classic and so iconic.
Always. Another fun way to kind of keep Disney alive in your house is to do Disney crafts. So I like to do ears and earrings and that kind of stuff for my Etsy shop, but then I also just kind of like finding, I don't know, those little 3D things and making them, or finding coloring books and coloring, or something like that.
One of the things that I've loved watching you is that when it comes especially to your ears, is that you like the process of making the ears, but you really like the process of coming up with the designs.
I do.
Because like you get to sort of dive into these Disney characters that you love, or these Disney themes that you love. And so like your ears have definitely kept like Disney magic alive for you. I've seen that happen.
Yeah, it's been fun.
For sure. One of my favorite things to do to keep the Disney magic alive when we can't go on Disney trips is actually to plan Disney trips. You guys know I am a planner, and here's what I'll say. I have planned 1,000 Disney trips
that we will never go on.
That we will never go on. That is absolutely true. But I love it so much because even if it's not a trip that we go on, I learn so much about Disney and so much about the process as I do that, as I research restaurants and cruises and resorts and destinations. And so for me, like, it just keeps the magic alive when I dream about what Disney trips in the future could look like. Now, I will say it is especially wonderful when you get to be planning a Disney trip that you're absolutely going to go on. Right? And I think that's one of the things I would encourage you guys to do as well. Some friends of ours told us a piece of advice a few years ago, and we've really taken this to heart. They said, always have something you're counting down to. Right. Like, have something you're counting down to.
Even if it's a few years. I mean, it doesn't have to be, you know, in the next month or two. It can be a year plus away.
Yep.
But have a countdown.
Have a countdown to something. So maybe it's a Disney trip in 2021 or 2022. Start planning that stuff. Like be spending a little bit of time on that, because as you dive into the planning process, if you're like me, that is just like life-giving and gets me excited about when I get to travel and experience Disney again.
And if you're like me, you like to erase and mark down that day.
That's exactly right. So we have the calendar, we have the countdown right next to our front door. You guys have seen it 100 times in our videos.
Yep. Every morning when I come down to get my coffee, I get to erase and mark a new day.
So it's great for me, and it's great for Sherri.
Another fun thing that I like to do and do pretty much daily is listen to Disney music. I have 2 playlists on my phone. One with all of the Disney music that we own, and there's a lot, and then one of just like all of my favorite Disney songs that I can just kind of listen to on repeat. And so I I'll hit either one of those and I'll just listen to Disney music all day long.
Another great way to keep the Disney magic alive is to watch Disney vlogs. Now this may sound a little self-serving as a couple who makes Disney vlogs, but you guys, we love watching other vloggers and other people experience Disney as well. And actually it's interesting because for us, getting to watch their experience gets us excited for our experiences. And so when I'm having a day that it's like, you know what, I'm just really missing a Disney cruise, I'm missing being on board, I'll go on YouTube, I'll find some of my favorite Disney cruise vloggers, and I will just like watch some of their videos, and it gets me excited for our next experience as I watch them be excited for what they're experiencing. So to me, Disney vlogs are such a great way to keep the magic alive.
We also like to make Disney recipes. We have a whole cookbook full of recipes from the parks and stuff, and it's a lot of fun to go through there and just make something Disney.
That was one of the things we had so much fun doing the Dole Whip recently, because to me, when we try to make a Disney recipe at home and we taste it, even if it's not exactly right, it still takes you to that place.
Right, it's usually close enough that it's like, oh.
Totally, and there are some, not just like in Disney cookbooks, like Sherri said, which we have, but like online right now, there are some great Disney recipes. They've released the Dole Whip recipe, they've released the churro recipe. I saw earlier today, the Monte Cristo recipe is out right now. And so there's just like so many great Disney recipes out there. If you're missing the Disney food, and obviously food and snacks, such a big part of any Disney experience, if you're missing those things, which we are as well, try some at home. Try to make them, try to have your own Disney food experience right in your own kitchen. We also really love this next idea, and we've done it a few times, and every time we've done it, it has really helped us like just with like that Disney excitement. And those are Disney subscription boxes. Now there are a number of companies out there who do these. Some of them are doing them like monthly, some of them are one-time boxes, but for us to get a box arrive at your door that is full of Disney goodness and you don't know what's in there.
It's always so much fun.
It's so much fun to like open that box, to unbox the stuff, to see what Disney goodies that you have. So I think subscription boxes can be a really great way to have Disney delivered right to your door, sort of for that moment of like surprise and magic. And
obviously a super fun way to just kind of keep yourself in the Disney spirit is clothing and ears. I'm not gonna lie, I literally wore this all day long. Like, it was the first thing I put on this morning. And I do, on a regular basis, wear Disney clothing, as does he, his t-shirts and stuff, his hats.
Got my hats.
And I will walk around the house with ears on.
I can confirm. We have sat down to dinner at the dinner table, just the two of us. And I look up, and there is my lovely wife wearing a pair of ears.
Because why not?
I know. I completely agree. It is really...
I bought them. I spent money on them, or I made them.
That's true.
And why not wear them?
That's exactly right. Disney clothing, ears around the house. It's your home. It's your life.
Yeah, it is.
You do you. Another thing that I like to do when we can't go to the parks is actually to create my Disney bucket list.
Oh, yeah.
So I like to use that time to basically dream, not just about trips, but like about Disney experiences or resorts, or like if money was no object, you know, that kind of thing. Like, what are the things that by the time my life is over, I want to be able to say, when it comes to Disney, I did this.
Right.
To me, to have that list is just so amazing, because over the course of your life, you get to like cross those things out, hopefully right? And so I think it's such a great time to like dream big, create your Disney bucket list, know the things that you would really, really love to do.
And the final one is we have a diffuser, an essential oil diffuser, and we have bought some scents that are specific to Disney. And let me tell you, they're real. Like, it's weird.
Oh my gosh.
I did not know that Haunted Mansion had a scent until we bought the oil and we put it in our diffuser, and I was like, I feel like I'm in the Haunted Mansion. What is happening? It's crazy.
You guys, this is actually one of my favorite ones. It's one of my favorite Disney things that we have spent money on.
Right.
Because, and I think it's because scent is kind of like taste, in that when a certain scent can take you back to a moment.
Right.
And so like we have the Dole Whip essential oil, we have the Haunted Mansion, we have Pirates, we have whatever the scent is they use in the Disney resorts.
Right, and we have a candle for Pirates as well. And they're crazy. Like, I don't know how they do that, because I could not have told you what the scent was for like Pirates, but I lit that candle and I was like, How is that the scent?
It's so amazing.
I don't understand.
It's like those scents take us back to the park immediately.
Yeah.
And so that is actually, it's one of my favorite tips as far as like keeping Disney alive when you can't go experience it. Fill your home, fill your rooms with scents of the place that you love. And there are lots of places that sell some of them. We bought some of them online. If you can just like go search Etsy or search online for like Disney Park candles or Disney Park essential oils, you will find so many out there. Yeah. You guys, I love, on just like a Saturday afternoon, the sun is shining outside, we've got the blinds open, and our house smells like Pirates or like Haunted Mansion.
Or like a Dole Whip.
Oh my gosh.
It's so crazy.
It is so crazy. I love that one.
So those are 10 things that we do on a fairly regular basis to just kind of keep the Disney magic alive in our home when we can't be at Disney. We want to hear from you, so let us know in the comments below, what are things that you guys do? Because we go through and we read all of those comments, we respond to all those comments. We love getting tips from you guys. I cannot wait to like read your comments and be like, oh my goodness, we should do that too. How did we never think about that? And so our Disney experience, not at the parks, not on a cruise, will be better because of the things you tell us down below. So please let us know. And you guys, as always, we love you. We hope you are staying safe. We hope you are staying home. We hope that you are washing your hands and not touching your face. Yeah. And someday soon, all of us are going to get to go back and experience Disney in person. But until we can do that, we hope that these tips will help keep the magic alive for you and for all of us. We will see you on the next LeggLife video. You're so pretty. Stop being so pretty. Don't you tickle me. Stop trying to fill the thumbnail. Stop tickling me. I got the giggles. Dang it, stop. Sherri, did you? You're so cute when you tickle me. This is the worst. Help. Somebody help, Missy. Can we just film the thumbnail, please? Yes, go ahead. I don't trust you one bit.